Hello guys, Mr. Wednesday here, back at it with another video. Today we have a clan boss team build. It's actually gonna be the Fu-Mytha team, if that's how you prefer to call it. So, I'm just gonna go through the champions we have here. I'm gonna show you the speeds, the builds, and then I'll show you the run, so you can see the damage output that they do. First of all, we have our trusty Fushan here, who is in one pre-damage set, as you can see, and then 4 broken pieces. We got to, I'm gonna call it 4.9k attack, 100% crit rate of course, to 50% free damage. If I could have sacrificed any other stats to gain more attack or crit damage, trust me, I would have done it. Sadly, that's just not something we could have done here, even though the account is truly awesome, the gear is top tier, and I truly believe this is gonna be wonky on all affinities. As next champion, we have a Draco. Draco is in, again, 1 crit damage set, and then just a bunch of broken parts. I do wanna show you just real quickly. We have 172 speed, which is needed, almost 6k attack, 281 crit damage alongside 100% crit rate of course, and then enough accuracy to place all the debuffs on the clan boss on Ultra Nightmare. Keep in mind, you do not need 271 accuracy, you could go with, let's say, 240, 250 and you'll be good to go. This is just something we could not lower. I mean, I could, but the fact is we would be actually losing on attack, crit rate or crit damage, so I just didn't find it beneficial to do that. So this is the build we're gonna be sticking with. I'm gonna actually show you the masteries at the end because everybody has the same masteries, so there's not much to be changed there. Then we have our Fu-Mytha. Fu-Mytha is of course the fastest champion here, 292 speed. We do not really care about her attack, she's not gonna hit hard anyway, at least not the raw damage she outputs. Most of her damage will be coming through the War Master mastery. But I still did wanna go for 100% crit rate and as much crit damage and as much attack as we can get. We basically almost got to like what, 3.5 times attack she has. Then we have our Seeker. Let me just find him really quickly. So, Seeker again, he actually slaps really hard, if you ask me. So you do want to stack as much attack as possible. We almost got to 4 times the base attack he has, which is terrific. Then again, just sadly a tad bit over 100% crit rate. Again, if I could have cut down the 5% in exchange for some more attack or crit damage, I would have certainly done that. Sadly, we just couldn't do it. And then finally we have a rare here in Ares. I always forgot how to pronounce her name. Again, about 3.5 times the base attack she has, a tad bit again over the 100% crit rate threshold, and then just as much crit damage as we could have gotten on her. The only masteries that are different are actually hers. I just went for steadfast here just to make sure she will never get stunned. So actually, let me just really quickly see, but I don't think any of these masteries are really gonna help us. Yeah, not really. So this is going to be the offense tree we'll be using basically on everybody. I'm gonna show you really quickly, just a second. Okay, so we have a Seeker here. Basically this is the defense and then the offense tree, which is actually not changed for some reason, so I'm gonna actually show it to you here really quickly. We're gonna go for Heart of Glory here, and then Life Drinker alongside Single Out, and then we just drop down, bring it down, Methodical and into War Master here. We will take the Cycle of Violence, even though it does nothing for us here really, and then we'll go just for the Defiant, and then down the defense tree, because we do want to get both of the counter-attack masteries, because on this type of comp the stun will actually get placed, but then it will be cleansed. Harris, so we do want to have 20% chance to counterattack that. Then we have our Fu-Mytha, who is basically in the same mastery, so I will show you although just in case. So as you can see, the exact copy of the Seeker masteries we have just made. And then for Draco and for... oh, actually I forgot to change Draco's mastery, so let me just do that really quickly here. He used to use a different kind of clan boss team. He actually used Bad Eater, but from what I remember, given what he told me, he was actually missing out on one key on Force Affinity too many times. He just got pissed off and really wanted a team that's gonna one key across all the possible affinities. And then as for the last one, we do have Fushan, who I have just built, so I know the masteries are correct. And as I said, copy. Now let's go straight into the clan boss run. I have not tested the team yet, I did not see the damage yet, so we'll be seeing that here together. It's actually already on affinity. It is strong affinity, so we'll just get the best possible damage here. Some semi-nice rewards there, and let's get straight into it. So I already set up the team. I'm gonna show you the presets really quickly. You do wanna just like close out the A2 on Fushan, given that it's actually his weakest hitting ability. And then you do need to prioritize what your Fu-Mytha is using, because we want her to be using the block damage skill first and then the extend skill second. Now when it comes to Ares, even though she only has 2 skills, you do need to tell her to prioritize her A2, because she will have increased speed on her basically all the time, right? So when she notices that she does have it, she will just go all dumb and decide, okay, let's just not place it again. And that's not what you want to be happening, so you do want her to be able to place this skill each time she actually has it available. And then for Draco, I just went for decreased defense and weaken as his priority. And then you do need Seeker to open with A1. The beauty of this comp is it's full auto. There's nothing you need to manually set up or anything. So I'm just gonna go straight into the run here. I'll actually shut off my mic. There's nothing I really want to explain here throughout the run. So I'll just come back to you when the damage is, when the run is finished. I'll just speed it up a bit so I do not waste more of your time. I just want to thank you all again for subscribing, for liking the videos, for commenting on them. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And I just hope that my videos, if my videos help at least one person or at least make one person laugh, I'll count it as a victory. Because real life can really get stressful sometimes and I just want to brighten up your day. So thank you all again, I truly appreciate you, and let's get straight into the run. And there we go. 101 million damage on Ultra Nightmare. 50 million from Seeker. 11, almost 12 million for Ares. 6.2 for the Mytha, which is actually one of the higher damage outputs I saw from the Mytha. 27.5 million from Fushan, and just a really small damage output from Draco. I mean 14 million, nothing impressive, right? So 101 million. As I said, 100% one key team on all affinities. I mean, you would have to drop more than 31 million on the first affinity, which is going to be the worst one for this team. And that's just not going to happen. It is just not going to happen. Because I'm yet to see a team drop that much damage on weak affinity. So, with all that in mind, I'm gonna end the video right here. I do wanna thank you all again for stopping by and for watching the video. I truly hope you liked it, and if you did, perhaps subscribe for more content like this. I just remembered one thing that I didn't explain, so I just wanna go over that really quickly for perhaps some people who do not know. The reason I actually placed Steadfast here, this mastery, on Ares, is because she's actually the only champion we cannot have take stun. If she gets stunned, the comp goes out of sync and it all fails. So, given that she actually has less HP and defense, I believe, from our boy Fushan, I was afraid she may get targeted at some point, and I really just do not want to see that happen. So the clan boss actually thinks of this mastery like another buff. Even though it's not fully shown about the champion, he will think of this mastery as just having additional buff, so he will not go most likely for that champion, because he will then have technically, in clan boss's eyes, more buffs than any other same affinity champion. So I just didn't want to see Ares get targeted. If you build the same comp and she's getting targeted for some reason, there's a really awesome tool called the stun calculator. I believe you can actually find it on Deadwood Jedi's website, or if not, just Google it really quickly. Then it will show you what stats, basically HP, defense, or whatever else you need to fix on your champions so they do not get targeted. But I'm fairly certain with the same mastery builds you will not be getting targeted on Ares. It's fine if the Mytha gets targeted. She was getting targeted all the time in this video, as you could have seen. Ares will just snap her finger, cleanse it off, and you're good to go. Now I'm gonna actually finish out the video. Thank you all for stopping by again, and until the next video, Mr. Wednesday signing out.